You know, looking for an RV can be stressful. How so? I'll explain. Are you ready? Let's do this. Hey everybody, David, aka RVJedeye, and I just wanted to open up a little bit about the stress of buying an RV and everything that I've been kind of going through throughout this whole process. First, let me get you caught up. The Winnebago 2010 Via, I really liked it. It was an interesting RV, actually a Class A, only 25 feet, but there were a couple issues with it. One, you know, it was a 2010. They don't make that model anymore. So when I looked online, one of the things that came up was that, you know, it was out of date and it was hard to find various parts and things like that. The second thing, initially, the cost of what they said it was going to be increased a little bit. And again, they hadn't really gone through it all and priced it when I looked at it, but the price that they wanted for it, I thought was still a little steep. And then the last thing, it was a diesel, and I'm not really familiar with the diesel engines. They still kind of intimidate me a little bit, so I passed on that one. Even though I liked how it felt, it just wasn't the right vehicle for me, and that's okay. You know, this process really started last year when I finally paid off the Death Star and then was able to donate the vehicle late in the year. It was off the books, no more Winnebago Sightseer for me, and that's when I really started to look. Last fall, I went to a RV show in Tacoma, showed you around there and saw some really great vehicles there. So the Jayco Class C was a really nice option. You know, my first Class C was a Itasca Spirit, which I love, but I hated the corner cut bed. The way they have the bed situated there is absolutely fantastic. Since then, I've been fortunate to get a chance to tour a Travato from my friend Janet. Really liked that. And then also went online and looked at a lot of different things, and you know, went up to Everett, looked at something at Cruise America, looked at a couple of things off lot that I hadn't expected. Also went down to Tacoma, saw a Tioga Fleetwood down there. So I've been taking you with me through all of this, but I have to tell you, I really thought this was going to be a little bit easier than it's turned out. I really thought, boom, you know, I spend a couple of weekends, I find a couple of different things to look at, and then I thought I would be able to pull the trigger and that would be it. That's not the case, and that's probably okay. You know, the nice part about looking at all of these vehicles is I get a chance to really make some important decisions about what I want to do next. One of the things Janet talked about when I toured her Travato is really understanding how I like to RV. So here's the easiest question.
Yeah.
What advice would you give somebody, let's say, I don't know, like me, looking for a new rig and is considering a Class B?
I think Class B it's perfect for us. I think you should figure out what kind of traveler you are. Some people are what I would call campers, where they like to bring everything to their camping destination, unload, spread out, sprawl out, and hunker down and enjoy nature for a week or so. We are what I think we call travelers, where we go to a destination, we hike and explore for a couple of days, and then it's time to move on to our next destination. So a Class B makes us a little bit more nimble to do that. And we don't need a lot of space. So it works for us.
She and I are very similar when it comes to RVing. You know, like to go to a place, stay a couple of days, enjoy it, and then move on to someplace else. And so whatever I do next, that's what I want to do with my RV. So it's been really illuminating and interesting looking for whatever that next new to me RV could be. And you know, sometimes I won't lie, it's a little stressful. Now, the big thing that I really have to do is I have to be patient. I have to be patient for the right vehicle, the right deal. And I'm not limiting my search to just here in Seattle or around. I'm looking all over the country because I want to find something that's going to last me 10, 20 years. I'd like something that I can grow into and something that's going to allow me to be nimble and quick. So I still want something smaller. So here is where I'm at right now, still looking for that RV. You know, I go online a lot. I see a lot of different options there, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. Keep looking and looking and looking until I find the right deal for me. But until then, I just have to persevere, stay focused, relax, calm down a little bit, because sometimes I see something and I'm like, yeah, I want to jump on that. But it's not the right deal. And so I'm going to use the force right now. I'm going to rely on the force to help me figure out what my next rig is. It'll come up, the universe will show it to me, and I'll feel it, and that's when I'll know it's the right rig for me. It's the only way I can do it. It's the only way a Jedi really would. Hey, that's going to do it right now for me. Make sure you follow me all over social media at RVJedeye. And then, of course, you can follow me on my website at RVJedeye.com. Get out there. If you're looking for your next RV, take your time, look at as much as you can, get comfortable with whatever you want, and then when you're ready to pull the trigger and make your deal, go ahead and do it. Hopefully, I'll see you out there sometime. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.